Welcome back to Aircraft Carrier Survival. Last time we went and defeated the Japanese Navy at what was it? After the Coral Sea campaign. That's right. So go through. We get one upgrade point. We'll go through. I don't think we need any more. I don't think we need any more crew. Go ahead and look at the aircraft. I think what we're going to do is end up upgrading our fighter planes. Give them better survivability to the F4F Wildcat. Yeah, well, we only have the one, so we'll go ahead and launch the mission. Alright, so that's the premise. First things first, we get some fighter planes up on the deck. Get 4 squadrons out. Take a look at the map, see where we are. Let's get our fleet going in this direction. We want to get in range of this island so we can start bombing it and helping our boys out. Helping out those ground troops. Going to speed things up a little bit. Oh, enemy scout sighted. Oh man. We'll get 2 more fighter planes on, 2 more fighter squadrons on deck. So my plan is we'll do 2 squadrons for recon, 2 squadrons for combat air patrol, and 2 squadrons to go take out this counter the hostile scouts over here. Alright, so our fighters are ready. We'll launch this first. If we can stop the enemy scouts from reporting where we are, that'll help us a lot in the long run, and we won't get attacked by the enemy so quickly. And we have 10 hours to get the 2 fighters and 2 dive bomber squadrons out. So we'll just take our sweet time, see where we're at. Speed up a little bit again. Our scouts have already found someone. They found a light carrier, troop ship, and destroyers. So as soon as all these are away, well, we're gonna prepare an airstrike right now. We need to go kill these guys. I think from playing this previously, we can never destroy the light carrier. I don't know if it's scripted that way or if they just, or if something like maybe they mess up. But we can never kill it. Like, we can kill these destroyers and the troop ship. We can't do anything else. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and target the light carrier. Have the anvil attack, the regular anvil attack. Attack of the maneuver 1 and 5 is disabled. So, do we want to... Oh, look at that. And then... all offensive maneuvers is disabled. Oh, that's... great, isn't it? Alright, so do default the next 2 maneuvers plus 100. Well, we're going to bring this over here. And then we will do an iron wall, so it's 2, 2, and 2. I think that looks good. So they'll go out and attack, and then they'll come out. They'll come back to our carrier. Confirm that, and start getting them out on deck. Get the fighter planes out first. Trying to be relatively realistic. And we can queue one more thing. Get the torpedo bombers out. And, tactical map information. Maybe they got a little bit closer. It doesn't show anything else. Maybe we will also use one of these abilities. Improve visibility. We'll go back to the map and see if anything else is in range. It doesn't look like it. So we'll continue on as we think. We'll go ahead and speed up a little bit. We don't need to go dead slow. Actually, we do need to go quite quickly. So by the end of the night, very well. So by the end of the night, we will be able to be pretty close to here and be able to start launching air attacks on the enemy land base here. So we are starting our attack against the enemy carrier. If we can at all sink it, then all the better for us, and we won't have enemy airplanes spotting us all the time. But with this counter hostile scouts having been accomplished, not too concerned about enemy aircraft just yet. After this attack wave gets launched, we'll go ahead and change our deck into recovery mode and start recovering those fighters and then the airstrike that's hanging out. So just a little bit longer here. Here goes our fighters. Go ahead and watch these guys take off, unfold their wings. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright. Looks good. Now let's start bringing these guys in. If you don't get your squadrons that are ready for retrieval, if you don't get them in time, if this timer ends up running down, you just lose them and you're out of squadrons. Because if they run out of fuel, then they historically have to ditch in the...
Sir, one of the landing planes has crashed on deck. You must use damage control to push it into the water.
Slow down. Plane crash on deck, so we have to go into this view. Go on the damage control teams to deal with that. No, I did not prepare a damage control team for getting there.
Awaiting orders.
Oh well.
Can't do that, sir.
No, we don't want this guy there. He's so far away. Shoot this guy. Oh, airstrike. Let's take a look at this. Our fighters covering our attack runs, our bombers on their attack runs. Alright, so this is showing that we actually hit the carrier. Well, hit it once, I should say. Alright, so we want this guy to come deal with that. We'll take a look at the map and see. Yep, they destroyed everything but the light carrier, so whatever. It's not that big of a deal. We'll deal with it. So here we are. We just got a warning that our carrier will be under attack. I really don't know. The lines, it might be what, 50 miles, 100 miles per line, 10 miles maybe. I really don't know. But we'll deal with that. They're coming in. That's why we have the combat air patrol up, though. The carrier's CAP, combat air patrol. Oh, finally got that airplane put this push off. So we'll actually have them put the fighters back. and then we'll bring in the airstrike that we didn't launch. It was launched for us before the mission began. Actually, what we're going to try to do is we'll see if we can use this. This light cruiser will slow down. So we'll try using the light cruiser. Now reposition the strike crew to a safe position, rendering any attack against it useless. So yeah, let's go ahead and try this. It'll take 24 hours to cool down. We'll see if that. If this doesn't end up working, there's a order down here for defensive position. That'll get our defense up here in the corner. That'll just give us 2 more bars. So more bars the better for defending. Watch these. No, wrong one. Watch the aircraft come in, folding up their wings and taxiing, getting moved to the front of the ship. Watch the next fighter squadron come in and land. Go ahead and speed up time as well. And they should be coming in. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, sounds good. Oh, this airstrike is going to be ready for retrieval as well. And the scouts will be ready for retrieval. Alright, everyone's coming in. Which will be great. We won't be able to, while we're recovering, we won't be able to send any other airplane squadrons up, so we won't be able to send up another combat air patrol. Or we won't be able to send out another airstrike, but seeing as how we don't know where anything else is, besides that light carrier we can't sink, I'm really not too concerned. Yeah, we'll just keep going.
To recover aircraft.
So this is a pretty fun mechanic. When you have your 6 squadrons up front here, well, obviously you can't stack anymore because the elevator's right here, so every squadron that comes in just automatically gets dropped down the elevator. Watch these guys land. These should be, yep, F4F Wildcats. You can see them folding their wings back. Going down. We also have it queued for the scouting mission to come back. Yep, the scouting mission will be recovered here in the next little while or so. It's nighttime, so we won't be able to launch any aircraft anyway. At nighttime, you can't launch. You can only recover, which is about exactly what we need. After we recover all our aircraft and this air attack comes, we'll stop and get a resupply. And actually, it doesn't look like our little light cruiser. Might have to do that before the attack wave is coming in. Oh well. See, they're coming in, but we were able to activate our defensive position. Yeah, our fighters clash with the enemy. Some require urgent repairs. Or combat air patrol. Oh, look at that! The airplane's all flying around, missing their bomb runs. Look at all that. That's pretty cool. Those anti-aircraft rounds just lighting up the sky. Tracer rounds. Alright, well, we didn't suffer any damage. That's very useful. When you do get damage, you have to use your damage control parties and fix it. So, if we did, I would have to move some of these guys over to damage control. It'd take them a while to get there, but better than letting the ship sink or burn out from under you. Alright, it is 5 o'clock on day 2. We'll start launching our own scout missions and get our combat air patrol up. We stopped in the middle of the night and got ourselves resupplied by our supply ship that you can see when you zoom out. You can see supply ship just hanging out right there. Yeah. Should be a fairly eventful day. Maybe we'll. How close are we to the? We're not too close. What is this? Light carrier, light cruisers, destroyers, troop ship. All right. Well, we are going to prepare an airstrike immediately. Have them go over there. All right. So what's their? What do they do? Attack, maneuver 1 of 3 and 5 disabled. All defensive maneuvers is disabled. Yeah, destroyers. Troop ship doesn't do anything. Alright. So, we're going to do our anvil attack at the beginning, as we do. We'll come over here. One of these. Attack maneuvers 1 and 2 are buffed. So do that. Default of all offensive maneuvers. We'll put that up too. We will do default to we'll do that, and we'll also put that up. Alright, so we need 1 fighter, 3 dive bombers, 2 torpedo bombers. So let's confirm that and tell them to come meet back up with us over here. Confirm that. And start getting them up there. What was it? 1 fighter squadron. We can look down here. Nope, that changed. Oh, they're scout. Oh man, we have a lot of enemy planes coming up. We'll see if we can get this airstrike out first. It's 1 fighters, 1 fighter, 2, 3 dive bombers, 2, 3, and then 2 torpedo bombers.
A section below deck has malfunctioned.
Oh,
send DC
man.
teams now.
Slow down. Slow down. What does this say? I think we're on fire if I had it. No, something. Alright, that's just a broken something. Oh, we do have a fire.
Awaiting orders. Aye, aye.
We'll send this guy over here to go deal with it. And we'll send this guy over here as a staging area in case a fire ends up spreading. Once we have this fire contained, we'll come back and deal with that malfunctioning section of aircraft carrier. I'm sure we're going to stay down here and keep an eye on this. The carrier is under attack. Yes, thank you. Oh, there's the 3rd. Oh. Oh yeah, you click on these, it shows you the enemy airplanes flying in. It'll be here before we know it. Go back to our carrier. Let's see, he's almost done fighting that fire, so with that being the case, we'll send this guy over here to go fix that. And the fire's out. Fire out. We'll send this guy over here to stage to get ready for when we start recovering aircraft. And we just need to wait for 1 more torpedo bomber squadron to get out on deck. Let's see if we can get another combat air patrol up before all these planes start showing up, and we'll also do the order for defensive positions.
Section below deck has malfunctioned.
Actually, we're going to start.
DC teams now.
We're going to start that now. Defensive position. What is going on? We're going to launch that. What else? What's going on? All right. So where's this guy?
Start engine.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? We'll back out a little bit. Click on him.
Ready.
See if we can click on him. All right. Zoom back in. Go fix that. Actually, what we're going to do preemptively, we're going to bring the guy from engineering to damage control so we can, in case they do end up taking any damage, we'll have a 3rd damage control guy hanging around to deal with it.
Section below deck has malfunctioned. Send DC teams now.
I had no idea, you didn't tell me that before. Alright. This guy has nothing to do. So what we're going to do is send him over here to the pump room. So if we get hit by torpedoes and start flooding, he can start pumping the flooded sections out. this will be a fairly intense little time. We have 7 fighter squadrons ready. So we might see if we can get second combat air patrol up and see if we can go counter those hostile scouts. Speed that up a little bit. Combat air patrol first, obviously. We need as much defense as we can get. We need to start getting ready to start recovering these aircraft as soon as we can. Yeah, it'll be what it'll be, but it'll be fairly intense for the next a couple minutes. Alright, slow down. Say we want the fighters out on deck.
Fighter squadron on the deck.
Alright, four fighter squadrons. Speed time up again. Actually, we don't want these two up here. If you want to cancel something you have going, you right-click on these buttons up here. It gets rid of the orders. So we get the 2 fighter squadrons up.
Fighter squadron on the deck.
As soon as they start coming up, we'll tell them to launch the combat air patrol, and then we want the 2 more fighter squadrons out on deck. Also, what you can do, I think, you can drag those around. Yeah, look at that. You can drag those around the orders of how you want things done. But, they all do the same thing. It all does the same thing. Alright, speed time up again.
Launch aircraft.
Launch those aircraft. Get those fighters up. Alright. Well, that's rough. Dive bomber. We destroyed the carrier, so that's nice. Won't get any more air attacks coming from them. Maybe if I change things up, send another fighter squadron along with them, they might have lasted a little longer. Kaboom. Zero fighter. Get out of here, Zeros. Ain't nobody like you. Nobody likes you. Alright. Oh, we have a... Oh, yep. Our 3rd damage control guy got there. Alright. So I think we're as ready as we're going to ever be for this attack we have coming in. And what is that? 11, 14 enemy squadrons coming in? Maybe what we'll do... let's take a look-see. How close are we? Can we start striking? No, we can't start striking those yet. I don't know. I don't think I want to launch another strike against those guys. I think we'll start recovering. Oh, Allied fleet arrives in 21.5 hours. Gotcha. I don't think we're going to start no, what was I saying? I don't remember. It'll come back to me later. Or it won't. No matter. Our defense is all the way up to 8, so... What was this? +2 defensive position. No island bonus. AA section. 1 escort. 4 from cap missions.
Start engines.
0 from strike group. Oh, right. We're going to start recovering... all of these real quickly. Or here in a little while, I should say. We'll stay at this speed since the enemies are practically right on top of us. Oh. Look at that, as soon as I started saying that. If we had a friendly destroyer out, we'd go over here to the the fleet, the escort, and there'd be a destroyer here, and it would just advance our defense by 2 more bars. But we just happen to not have friendly destroyers around. Okay, okay. We have damage. What's going on?
Admiral.
Oh, there we go.
Water.
Okay.
You should send
Oh,
DC teams
pause
to
for a
pump it
while.
out.
Oh, we have problems. We have plenty of problems. Wait, what? What are you doing? No, I don't want you. I want you.
Awaiting orders.
You come down here, start fighting that fire. Are we flooding anywhere? Let's take a look. It's about astern. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. So we want this guy. You can come back here and start fixing that. And this guy, he can come back here and start fixing other things, and then he's also staged in case this fire starts spreading. And we still have 3 more enemy. Oh, let's start recovering our aircraft. Retrieve.
Stand by to recover aircraft.
Retrieve. Come back down here. Yeah, this guy will be here in case this fire starts spreading. Yeah, like that. Look at that. Almost like I knew it was gonna happen.
Yes, sir.
We want him to come down here. Where's this guy? Taking his sweet time. Alright, thanks, buddy. Oh, now we have it. Now we have more enemies. Starting their attack runs.
There is a fire below deck.
Fortunately,
Sir, damage control is needed.
fortunately, we still have our defensive position order out. Where is our other firefighter? Dude, what are you doing? Come down here. Start fighting this fire. I don't think we got damaged by that, so that's nice. Oh, yep, I told you everything would start being ready to be retrieved, sorry, recovered. All about the same time. Recover everything. Well, flare-ups, they're continuing to flare up. Fire spreading. Let's see, where is it? It should be the turbine room, engine room. What's this section here? More engine room. And main generators. Alright, that's terrific. Yeah. And yet we're still making our,
There is a fire below
our
deck.
slow speed.
Sir, damage control is
Nope.
needed.
You can't go. Oh, our navigation post. The guy was injured. Alright, let's send him back there. No resting on duty, soldier, sailor. I want you. I want you to come over here.
Ready.
And you, I want you to start fixing that. What's going on with this guy? He fixed this thing. Alright, we'll send him up here. With this many these many airplanes coming in and being recovered, we're going to probably see. Oh, look at that, another flare up.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Oh, we're probably going to see at least one aircraft crash on landing, so we'll stage that guy for when that does happen. Oh, and he's going straight to the hangar.
The landing planes has crashed on deck. You must use
What did I
damage
say?
control to
Look
push
at that.
it into the water. On your command. Aye, aye.
What are you doing? I want you to come up here. Why are you not listening to me?
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Deal with that. Alright.
Ready.
Fires are out,
On
so
our
we'll get
way.
lots of these
On your
damage
command.
control guys up here.
Yes, sir.
That should be the last of our combat damage for now. See the enemy light cruiser. Let's. Both of our combat air patrols are back, but we can't launch anything while we're recovering everything. No, we're not recovering anything. No, right, because that's happening. Here we are. We finally got all the missions that we had sent out previously. Oh, we don't want an airstrike. My bad. we finally got all those recovered. We're going to want to get some fighter planes back out on the deck. We need all of them. We need combat air patrol. We need a recon going, and we also need to counter this hostile scout. We are getting close to within striking range of attacking that target right there. So my plan is to send out one attack once before nighttime, and once bright and early in the morning. We'll see how that goes. That is the plan. We'll go ahead and speed up time again. Yeah, as right now it's just, I guess doing the status quo, just seeing what's going on. And here they go. The counter hostile scouts fighters are leaving the deck. They're going to be followed by the recon, and then followed again by the combat air patrol. Let's see what we can get. We can also start planning an airstrike. Yeah, we'll start planning an airstrike for these guys. It'll be against shore-based installations. So we'll send that in. We don't need anything besides dive bombers. And torpedo bombers won't do much, and fighters, again, won't do much. Default to previous maneuver, we'll put that up here. Actually, we'll put that up there, that up there. Attack maneuvers 1 and 2. And next, so we'll put that over here, and put this right here. I'll put this right here. So we need 5 dive bombing squadrons back out on the deck. So we'll tell them to rendezvous with us over here, and we'll confirm that. We're also going to, after our carrier task force goes there, we're going to start heading more in a southerly direction than currently.
Launch aircraft.
Start getting those dive bombers out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have to wait for these fighters to be gone. So just over 3.5 hours to get this done, to get these dive bombers out and on their way.
Issue a dive bomber squadron on the deck.
Alright, and 5.
Start engine.
And the way these dive bombers go on their quest to destroy the Japanese land installations, they're still out of sight of our, or out of range of our sight. However, we can improve visibility. Oh, new enemy found. I wonder what that is. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Oh, okay, I will. Totokichi base. Alright, well, whatever. Have our dive bombers gone attack that. See, I don't think we're quite in range. I don't think we're quite in range of that one. Alright. Oh, apparently we are in range. So do the same thing that we did there. We'll put this, we'll figure out where to go. Attack maneuvers 1 and 2. That goes over here. We'll put this in the back for now. Next 2 comes over here. I'll come over here. And previous maneuver. Alright, look at that. We'll confirm and tell the airplanes to meet up with us somewhere over here. Confirm. And we'll get. Oh, we have to recover those fighters before we can start launching any dive bombers again. Priorities. You have to have your priorities straight in order to know what you're doing. Our fighter squadrons are still being repaired, so what we will do is come over here. Which one? We're planning. No, we don't need that. We need. What is this saying? Repairs 2 broken squadrons. We'll use that. And it gave us 2 fighter squadrons immediately. And still repairing fighters. That works. These aircraft are on deck. Have the deck crew put those back.
Move the fighter squadron back to the hangar.
It didn't make it. Ah, stop it. Put that over there. Alright. Yep, look at that.
Move the fighter squadron back
Suyotate base. Sure, whatever. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, look at that. We didn't lose any dive bombers. Destroyed all the enemies. Yeah, let's go ahead and watch this. I haven't watched a ground attack before. Yeah, destroy all those meatball flagged installations. Oh, we've been detected. That's great. Sounds good. And then we'll go into launching mode and bring out 5. Yeah, we have the dive bombers. We have 8 available, so we'll send 5 more out. And our scouting and our airstrike will be coming back at about the same time. We'll have just enough time to get rid of all these aircraft of this strike. Tactical map information is upgraded, huh? Alright, well, what does that say? Oh look, they're following us. Had no idea. It's probably how they're keeping an eye on us. With it being 6:15 in the evening, getting fairly close to the end of day operations. Before we get these back in, I'm going to send out the 2nd Combat Air Patrol. We have the fighters available. We're going to do it. We're going to launch and then start bringing out the fighters, baby. And I'll watch the last 3 aircraft take off. 1, 2, 3. Alright, our fighters are coming out on the deck now for our 2nd Combat Air Patrol. Our airstrike, our previous airstrike, and our scouting ready to come in. Just a cycle. Just keep cycling them. Maybe ready for anything though. Our recon, we don't have the ability to send out another recon until this one comes back in. It will be just fine. It's almost the end of the day. But we have, I think, 2 more hours of technically sunlight. We're getting fairly low on our supplies. We'll have to resupply overnight. Current. Oh, I haven't seen that before. It gives you current supply status, and they keep going down. All right. Put those away. We'll start bringing these aircraft back in.
Admiral, a section below deck has malfunctioned.
Oh, of course it has. Is that a fire? Do I hear a fire? Oh no, I don't. All right.
Ready.
Bring this guy. Yep. You come down. And as soon as I do that, someone's going to crash.
The objective has been completed,
landing.
sir.
Oh, we destroyed all 4 of them and lost 2 dive bomber squadrons and 2 damaged. We'll watch this again too. Probably be very similar to the last one, but I always find it enjoyable. I was the only one who saw that, right? 2 airplanes falling together.
Sir, a member of your staff requires urgent medical aid.
I'm sure that they do.
Team transported
Awaiting
to the
orders.
infirmary.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
look, he's already there. How fortunate. Fortune favors the foolish. As though we are being... destroy the 2 land bases, look at that. Now we have to protect the invasion fleet. That'll arrive in 9.5 hours. As our combat air patrol comes in, I don't know if I've shown the resupply happening, so we'll go ahead and call that in. We're at 28% supplies. You see that? Get rid of that. See the resupply ship moving in. We come to a dead stop. Not even dead slow. We're just at a dead stop. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll come in here and watch. Well, after these guys are done, we'll prep the deck for launching. Yeah. It is easier to see in
Admiral,
daytime.
we're taking water. You should
No,
send
why are we
DC teams to pump it out.
That is highly unfortuitous. And it went away. Why did it go away? Start chopping our way back and forth across ship. Alright, well. No. Really no matter to me. You see, they throw their lines across and have this stuff, have the resupply, boxes go back and forth between the supply ship and the carrier. That's pretty fun. That was pretty fun. Oh, we do not want that yet. I want to send these guys back to the hangar.
Move the fighter squadron back to the hangar.
And then we'll go into launching. 4 hours? It'll be 4 o'clock when these guys start being ready to land. We have 8 hours after that. No, yeah, we're gonna get into launching mode. For the reason being, if we get into launching mode, we can start preparing fighters for the morning, as we will surely need it. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna send all these fighters to the front of the ship. They'll still be ready to go. But in half an hour, these fighters will be ready to come in. So we'll recover those and get all these ready to launch again. It is a really fun game to watch. Just watching all the different assets interacting, all the little men on the sides interacting with the aircraft. It is pretty fun, I must admit. And as it gets closer to time to launch, we'll go ahead and order them to swap the deck and prepare for launching, as the guy says.
Clear the flight deck and prepare for takeoff.
Nah, close enough. Watch all these guys jump out from over here and get ready to push those aircraft around. We'll go ahead. I'll keep it at 1/10 speed. And here they go. Kind of like ants. They do kind of look like ants. That's pretty fun. And look, 5 o'clock. Almost done moving aircraft around. Alright, aircraft is ready, so we'll go ahead and send out the scouting. We'll send the carriers combat air patrol out. And wait for the next phase of... We'll wait for the scouts. The scouts shouldn't take long to Oh, look at that. That light carrier is right on top of us. I think that what the arrows showed that it would our fleet would start showing up around here. So we're gonna stage over here and see where the enemy is going to show from.
Start engine.